Black Hollow, a town that holds its breath every November. When the clock strikes midnight and the last chime fades into silence, they know another soul has vanished. Black Hollow rests quietly under a blanket of fog. To outsiders, it's just another old town, quaint, forgotten, harmless. But to those who live here, Black Hollow is anything but ordinary. Every 13 years, on this very night, a resident is taken, spirited away without a trace, leaving only a haunting symbol smeared in red on their door. The townsfolk call it the witching hour curse. No one dares speak of it aloud, as if even mentioning the curse could summon it. And yet, the whispers linger of a pact forged long ago, a dark promise that binds this town to a grim fate. Tonight, however, someone new has arrived in Black Hollow. Someone who doesn't heed whispered warnings. Her name is Emily Hart, a young journalist drawn by rumors and local legends, eager to unearth secrets buried in this quiet town. She's heard the stories, the vanishings, the symbol, the mysterious pattern that seems impossible to explain. But Emily believes there's more here than simple superstition. Armed with only a notebook and a flashlight, she begins her search. Emily's first stop, the town's oldest library, tucked away on the outskirts, nearly as forgotten as the town itself. In the library's archives, Emily discovers an old, crumbling journal, a personal account kept by a local historian, a man named Thomas Winthrop. His journal is filled with details on each disappearance, dating back to the 1800s, and on each entry, that same symbol, drawn hastily, as if the mere image was enough to ward off the darkness. Thomas's entries hint at a pact forged by Black Hollow's founding families, a pact made with an ancient force to secure wealth and prosperity, at a cost. Every 13 years, a life must be offered to this entity, ensuring the town's prosperity. Emily's hands tremble as she reads on, each entry more frantic than the last. It becomes clear that Thomas had begun to fear for his own life, sensing he might be next. Emily's research points her to the town's outskirts, where an abandoned chapel stands. The townspeople avoid this place, calling it cursed ground. But Emily's curiosity drives her forward. Inside, she finds the remnants of a ritual, candles melted down to stubs, strange symbols etched into the stone floor, and a weathered altar at the center. Emily's eyes fix on a phrase carved into the altar. The pact must be honored, lest all be taken. She recalls the final journal entry, a warning that those who pry too deeply will be claimed by the curse themselves. But before Emily can react, a cold draft sweeps through the chapel, extinguishing her flashlight. She is not alone. Panic sets in. Emily fumbles through the darkness, trying to find her way out. Shadows shift around her, whispers echo in her ears. Voices she cannot understand, voices warning her to leave, voices accusing her of trespassing where she does not belong. Her heart races as she realizes the pact was never meant to be broken, and she has just become a part of it. Emily stumbles out of the chapel and back into the cold night, but the voices follow her, relentless, accusing. She dashes through the foggy streets of Black Hollow, but every door is shut, every window darkened, as if the town itself has turned its back on her. By morning, Emily Hart is gone, vanished without a trace. The townsfolk find her camera, abandoned near the edge of town. Her final recording is but a single, chilling sentence. A whisper, barely audible through the static, whispered, "They're here, watching." And so, the curse claims another. The symbol appears again, freshly marked on the library's door, a reminder that the witching hour murders are far from over. And Black Hollow's secret remains buried, waiting for the next soul who dares to uncover it.